especially after a good night's rest, right? Most importantly, after a good night's rest. And I said that I can never overemphasize the importance of sleep, right? Different people need, I said different strokes for different folks. Different people need different amounts. Some people need 8. I get by with 4 to 5 hours. If I take 8, I wake up with my back all sore and my neck all, out of whack and stuff like that. That's maybe a little bit too much rest for me, because I guess I'm kind of hyperactive. But 8 hours is good for the average person. More than that, and you might wake up feeling something. But
what about good posture when you sleep? A lot of people sleep in beds that really not right for them, and they wake up in the morning all kind of pain here, there.
Yes.
Would it help to go on the floor?
Sometimes it does. But the bottom line is this. We need the right surface to sleep on. We need the right bed. We need a good bed, basically. It's a great investment to invest in a what do you call it, therapeutic bed, right? Because when you first sleep on one of these things and you realize it makes a big difference, right? Because you want to sleep with good alignment, spinal alignment, and some people sleep on their back, some people sleep on their stomach, right? I'm a sleep on your back kind of person. I just like sprawl, right? Relax, right? But the most important thing is to find the most relaxing position for you, so you can really relax and fall asleep. But then, with that taken into consideration, the next thing is spinal alignment, and another consideration is circulation, right? It's if you've been especially sitting at a desk all day long with your feet hang down, then that's a challenge to your circulatory system to get blood back up. A lot of people, their ankles start swelling up a little bit, sometimes excessively in some cases. So the good thing to do is to prop your feet up above your heart when you're lying down, when you're in bed. Just get it up above your heart. You mean like a pillow or something? Yeah, a pillow, or one of the things that I find really comfortable is to sleep with my feet up on a stability bar, or to just lie like that. It's therapeutic, especially if your lower back feels a little strained, or if you have some spinal problem. You see, because when you prop your feet up that high, and another way is you can lie on the floor and put your feet up on a chair, right? Get them up to that 90-degree angle. When you lie like that, the spine just becomes level, and it aids in spinal alignment, right? Now, I'm not no expert on the whole spinal thing. If you want more information about that, then it's best to see the chiropractor. But I'm just talking about what works for me. What makes me comfortable. Having said that, I wanted to do a little giveaway today.
I see.
Giveaway is always spices up the show. We want to give away 2 tickets. 2 tickets to. We have an upcoming catamaran cruise on the 30th of this month. Belize Fit Body Clinic. We are doing it as a fundraiser, and we'd like to give away 2 tickets. Now, the first we'd like to give away, a lot of times we ask a question, and there are lots of people who they are kind of shy about talking on the air, so they hold back, right? And so we want to give all these people a shot. So basically, the first caller right after no, they don't have to answer no question, just be the first caller to call, and you will win a free ticket. It's a $50 value on the catamaran cruise, the 30th of the month. The next day, the holiday, Labor Day. So we want to celebrate. We want to burn calories on board this boat. 6 solid hours of activity, right? And the boat leaves at 6 from Old Belize and it docks at midnight. So, first caller gets a free ticket.
Is this the first caller?
Yes, it is.
Who are you?
My name is Lloyd Johnson.
Lloyd Johnson.
Let's get that name.
Yeah, that.
All right.
So how can Lloyd pick up her ticket?
Call 600-4475 later today. Not right away. 600-4475. That's my number. And the number for Belize Fit Body Clinic.
Lloyd Johnson, congrats to you. So what did you get the second
Now the
one?
next ticket, the next one will have to answer a question.
Okay.
Right? And the question is easy. Right? We want to make it easy so that the next person can win a ticket. So,
How many fingers on one hand?
that's an easy one, isn't it? How about let's make it health related?
All right.
Right? Name anybody that calls in and name all the fruits that are sitting on Ava's desk.
On just that
No,
side?
you disqualify a whole set of people who don't have TV.
Okay, we can't do that then. We don't want to rule nobody out. But I mean, you know, it is important. The fruits are important. So anyway, just finish this. Blank a day keeps the blank away.
I see.
A blank a day keeps the blank away. Fill in the blanks.
Good morning, caller.
Yes, an apple a day keeps the doctor away.
You got it. I want to them men out there. I want to get ladies here. Well, but that's all right, because we want a lot of ladies on this cruise.
What's your
ladies
name?
going to bring the men.
Cassandra Warren.
Cassandra Wallen?
Warren.
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 Okay.
All right. Can she come here or she want
No.
to call you?
Call,
We need to
and then
call them.
All
she
right.
she can pick up the ticket at downstairs Sports Council,
All right.
Raja Stadium. But call first so we can make arrangements.
The number
to
is
deliver.
600-4475.
That is correct.
Thank you.
All right. You're welcome,
Bye-bye.
Miss Warren. All right.
Okay, that's done. So the next thing we want to talk about here is last time we talked about the enemies within, right? Whenever you start any kind of fitness program or weight loss program, or whenever you start to try to do any to move forward in a positive direction in your life, when you take on anything, there are some things that hold you back. We call them the enemies. They're in your head. And then we also have, okay, the enemies within, we mentioned last time, was like things like indecision, right? Indifference, complaining, procrastination, right? These are things we want to nip. But then there are also some good friends in the head, some allies, right? And the first one is decision, right? Decide. That's a very powerful emotion, right? When you finally make up your mind and you decide, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to get fit. I'm going to eat healthy. No matter what, right? That's the kind of decision we're talking about where you say, I'm going to do this, right? But you'll be surprised when you make a decision like that, all the forces of the universe comes to your aid. It's a very powerful thing. Please do not underestimate the power of this, right? Now, when I say decide, I don't mean kind of halfway thinking, well, maybe. No, that doesn't work. You got to decide, you know what? I've had it. This is it. I'm going to do this no matter what. Nothing's going to stop me. You make that kind of decision, I tell you, you better be ready for what's coming down, right? The next good ally is kind of a negative emotion, but it works positively. It's called disgust. And to help with this disgust, I would like to suggest a little exercise for anybody who's got the guts to do it, to try, right? You're going to need some equipments, one piece of equipment actually, 1 5-pound brown paper bag, right? Pick it up on the way home. Cut some eye holes in it. Then go in your room. Stand in front of a full-length mirror. Make sure you lock the door, right? Take off every lick of clothes you have on. Put the bag, before you do that, you got to have the bag in place. Paper bag with the eye holes cut out. Take off all your clothes. And take a look at what you see. Take an assessment. A buddy of mine did this and he said what he saw was God's punishment for peeping Toms. But the important thing is to try to see yourself the way others would see you, naked, right? Of course, I mean, if you look good naked, then you will naturally look good in clothes, right? So not everybody's going to see you naked unless you're a porn star. But a lot of people will see you in clothes and they say, you know, sometimes we have in our head a picture of what we look like. And a lot of time it's a serious contrast with what we really, really look like, right? And I think it's important sometimes to come to grips with that reality, to really try to see what others see. It could be very motivating at the beginning of a program, right? Because, you know, it could be an eye-opener. And also it can tell you, you know, what areas or what you need to work on, right? But the truth is the truth. And we all know that as human beings, we are either prejudiced about ourselves or excessively hard on ourselves, right? A lot of people are really hard on themselves. They beat themselves up really bad. And I'm not saying that's good, right? You need to take a time check.
Yes,
Ava.
you do.
I read it on your face. Go right ahead.
We take the break, we'll be back.